Get ready to match the stars.
Brandon Martin.
Hey.
Tori Tran.
Hey.
Hunter Dillon. Rodney Dangerfield. Pat Playjax.
Yeah.
And Confound Count. Now we play the Star Studded Big Money Match Game. Now here's your host, Star Match Game, Brandon Scruggs. Welcome. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Welcome in. Good to see y'all. Look at this cast of characters over here.
Hi, gang. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome in, guys. Another fun-filled game of Match Game right here at MVG Productions. Glad to have you with us on this one. We're ready for another wacky half hour of strange answers and even stranger panelists like these six over here. Well, how are you doing this evening, panel?
I'm happy to be here on a different kind of show.
Yes. Yes.
Four panelists. Five panelists.
Yes.
I'm just happy to be anyway, I'll tell you.
Yeah, we got some superstars on this one, folks, ladies and gentlemen. We got some of our MVG castmates here across the top half of the panel. Mr. Brandon Martin, our newest member, Mr. Tori Trahan, and one of our match game regulars at this point now on the panel, Mr. Hunter Dillon. Give it up for them right there.
Hello.
Hey.
You think you guys are? Hunter? You think you can teach the newbies up there how this game works eventually?
Professor Dillon at your service. Watch and learn, fellas.
This ought to be interesting. But we got some serious star power here today on the panel, across the bottom tier here. Starting with Hollywood legend himself, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the comedian who was one of my idols growing up, Mr. Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh, hey, you're beautiful. Hey, what a good crowd here. Hey, I love crowds, let me tell you.
Rodney been in business for quite some time here. And it's such an honor to have you on the show here today, Rodney.
Hey, it's an honor to be anywhere. I'd rather be here than at home, I tell you. I got a wife, I swear. Everybody in the neighborhood knows her.
I think you drink too much, Brandon.
I can imagine so. Well, have some fun here today on the show. Also, one of the newest faces on the gaming scene right now. He's the new host of the current version of the Wheel of Fortune game, available on most consoles. Give it up for Mr. Pat Playjax.
Hi, hello everyone.
So, how's it feel taking the reins of such a iconic show, Pat?
Well, it feels wonderful. I get to work with a lot of great people, a lot of great contestants, and I also get the opportunity to appear on other shows like this one. Thank you.
Fantastic. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad to have you here, sir. Have some fun tonight. And, of course, back from his long stint at Sesame Street, counting all the pebbles on the sidewalk, it's Count Von Count, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
One Hamada. Hi, Mom.
Count, you gotta focus on the game here.
Yeah,
That's one Papalay Jacks.
Yeah, your mother would be proud of you, Count.
That's one Brandon.
Oh boy.
I know. If lightning strikes the set, it's coming out of your paycheck. So
I cannot make any promises about that one.
Okay. But anyway, let's meet our two contestants here who are going to be trying to win some cash here tonight. One of them could walk away with over $20,000 in cash. Let's meet our contestants, starting with our first player, Mr. Andrew St. Clair. Andrew, welcome in.
Thank you very much.
Tell the good folks in YouTube land a little bit about yourself, what you do.
Well, my name is Andrew. I'm 41 years old. I'm from Northern Georgia. I'm a musician. I'm a Toastmasters. I'm a volunteer. The wheels? Oh yeah, I like the cows as well.
That might be gimmick infringement, Andrew. Just saying. But anyway, good luck to you tonight on Match Game. And taking you on your opponent here, we have Mr. Jason Larson. Jason, welcome in, sir.
Thank you, Brandon.
All right, tell the good folks at home what you do as well.
Well, my name is Jason Larson, and I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I am a quality assurance representative for an outsourcing company.
Ah, I see. Making sure things are on the up and up and they get the best quality service. I respect you for that.
Thank you.
All right. Well, best of luck to both of our contestants here. Now, your job tonight is to try to figure out, get inside the heads of these 6 panelists over here, figure out what they're going to say, and try to match them on their answers. We're going to play 3 rounds, and the person who has the most matches at the end of the 3rd round wins the game and goes on to our big money super match where you have a chance to win over $20,000 in cash tonight. All right. So good luck to you both. We're going to kick things off here with Andrew. We got 2 questions here for our first round. Which one would you like, Andrew? A or B?
A, please.
Letter A. All right. It is. It's a new game, so everybody gets to play on this one. And again, panelists, if you'll just PM me your answers when you're done, and we'll get you started up here. And let's get started with this first question here tonight on Match Game. It's a good one. Dumb Dora is so dumb. That's not bad. That's not bad. She's so dumb, she thought a meatball was a blank.
Okay.
Yes, Dumb Dora is so dumb, she thought a meatball was a blank. Andrew, you start thinking of an answer. Panelists, we would like to see your answers here. And the newbie, quick on the buzzer here.
Okay, my answer's locked in.
Lock in.
There we go.
Oh, this is a difficult question.
Take your time, honey.
You got plenty of time, Cal.
How many seconds do I have exact?
No, because if I tell you, you're just going to start counting the seconds, you won't give me an answer. So,
I promise you I will not count the second.
Not late.
Not even taking
not
that
a
risk.
chance, Cal. Sorry. Just put it on the card, put it in the slot there. There you go.
What is the count going to put down here?
Alright.
Yeah, this is the only one I can think of, but there we go.
Alright, everybody's in. Now we come to you, Andrew. Ask you again. Dumb Dora is so dumb, she thought a meatball was a blank.
A ball of aluminum foil.
A ball of aluminum foil. Okay, I can see how she could get that confused. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's look for some balls of aluminum foil. We'll see how many of the panelists here said that. We start with Mr. Martin up there. Brandon, what did you say?
Well, for me, honestly, foil not now. I actually said it was dumb enough.
Cookie?
It's a cookie. No, sorry. Definitely not a cookie. Not a match there. All right, so over to you. What did you say?
Cookie Monster would approve.
No. Like dumb. It must have been a fat meatball because she thought the meatball was a baby.
The baby. Okay. Not a match there.
Remind me to stay away from your house.
Right.
I'll tell you.
Something tells me I'm not on Sesame
Right.
Street.
All right.
No
Over to
counts.
Mr. Hunter Dillon. Hunter, what do you say?
Well, Brandon, as you know, I host another game show here at MVG Productions, Classic Concentration,
Right.
right? And actually, you may not know this, guys, but on one of the pilots we did for Concentration, Dom Dora was actually a contestant. She won a year's supply of
Oh,
meatballs.
wow.
Well, she thought that a meatball was not really used to nourish yourself in the way you would think. She thought it was an instrument used for an activity that is unspeakable in 7 countries.
Okay.
I'll leave that to you to interpret.
I don't want to even know what that instrument is. I just know it's not a match. No matches on the upper tier. Let's see if the lower tier can help us out. Mr. Dangerfield.
Hey, how you doing?
What do you think? Dumb Dora is so dumb, she thought a meatball was a blank.
Unfortunately, I hate to say this, but actually, no dumb door, and boy, is she dumb. Dumb. She's so dumb when the weatherman said it was chilly outside, she ran and got a bowl. In fact, she's so dumb, she thought a meatball was an edible basketball.
Edible basketball. Okay. I can see how that's confusing there, but that's all right. All right, so nothing there. Pat, we come to you. What do you say to this correct question?
I say that she thought the meatball looked like something you'd see on a popular game show. She thought it was the
A
wheel.
wheel. Okay.
Well, that's
Not a bad
answer.
answer. Something I would expect somebody would have said. All right. Count, Bob, count. You're your last hope here on this one. What do you say? Dumbledore was so dumb. She said the meatball was a ball of aluminum foil. What did you say, Count?
I certainly hope that my furry blue monster friend does not hear this, but I said, Cookie,
Yeah.
it's a party.
Okay.
Oh no, I got touched.
Cookie Monster.
Cookie.
Security, please get this monster out of here while we are on
Yes,
the air.
it would be helpful. Thank you.
I'd better not say Cookie anymore, otherwise he might come
Right.
back.
Well,
Somebody get the gaffer's
yeah,
tape.
we'll deal with that. Unfortunately, Andrew, no matches for you in this first round, but again, you still have 2 more chances. Let's go over to Jason now. Jason, you got letter B. And let's take a look at that question here. Again, everybody plays on this one. Sergeant Preston of the Yukon Mounties was alone for so long, he got desperate and decided to marry a blank. Yes, Sergeant Preston of the Yukon Mounties was alone for so long, he got desperate and decided to marry a blank.
Oh, I got the perfect answer for this, Brandon. The perfect answer.
I hope this one works.
Oh, I think I've got a good one.
Oh, you say that now, Mr. Playjack.
Oh, you think you got a better answer, Count?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
That was
We'll see about
Let's see, that was quick.
Now look here, Mr. Playjack.
All right, everybody's in, so now we turn our attention to Mr. Jason Larson. Jason, Sergeant Preston of the Yukon Mounties was alone for so long, he got desperate and married a blank. What do you say?
Dog.
Dog. Okay. There are a lot of huskies from the area, so that's not a bad answer at all. Let's see if we're looking for see if we find any canines up there. Mr. Martin, we start with you. What did you say?
Well, if he was so desperate enough to marry someone, I didn't actually say dog. I actually said another
woman. Okay.
Ooh.
Wow. Being away from home for long enough, that would probably do it. All right, Tori, over to you. What do you say?
I thought you said desert, so I said cactus.
A cactus. I don't know how many cactuses you find in the Yukon, but that must be one lucky cactus, to say the least. All right, Hunter, over to you. Looking for a canine, sir. What do you got?
Well, you remember that episode of the Jerry Springer Show with the man who was married to a horse?
Right.
Well, I kind of went the same route on this, except that he wasn't married to a horse. I was thinking Yukon. I was thinking he was married to a moose.
Moose. All right. Another good answer.
What's anything about a moose?
Nothing there. All right. Down to the bottom row, Mr. Dangerfield. What do you got?
Well, I tell you, when you're my age, everything's fair game, especially up there in the Yukon. That's why I decided he was going to marry a moose.
No, none of the moose. All right. The meese are out tonight, to say the least. Over to Pat Playjacks.
Okay. Well, first of all, describing my answer, where's John Bergman when you need him? Because I think he needed an Asian hooker with her pants off.
Oh my god.
I am busy.
I don't want to even know. Because I'm just like, that's between them. I'm not going to get in the middle of that. That's all I'm going to say. And finally, we go over to the Count. Count, we're looking for a dog. What have you got for us?
Well, the only answer that I could think of was something that I come in contact with every single day, and that is a bat.
What was that?
A bat.
A bat. Okay, that is not a match, unfortunately, there. Alright, so round one is complete, and we have a whole lot of nothing going on right now. So score 0-0, but we'll see if we can add some more points to that as we jump into round number 2. All right, it's still a tie, so Andrew, you're going to get to select first again. Would you like A or B?
B, please.
B this time, all right? Okay, you didn't match anybody the first time around, so that means you're going to get another chance to match folks this time. We'll see what we have here as we continue on with this next question here on the match game. Everybody plays here. Batman has decided to retire. Yeah, he's turning the Batcave into a man cave. And all he wants to do is kick back and polish his blank. Yes,
I got one. I got it.
The Dark Knight himself decided to retire, and he's turning the Batcave into a man cave. And all he wants to do now is kick back and polish his blank. And the answers come
I got the perfect
flying
answer
in here.
for this.
His answer doesn't win. I don't know what will.
And everybody's in. All right. We now come to Andrew. Andrew, Batman has decided to retire, and he's turning the Batcave into a man cave. All he wants to do is kick back and polish his blank.
Well, I would think a few answers, but I'm going to say his Batmobile.
His Batmobile. All right.
Okay.
That's a reasonable answer. I like it. All right.
I was going to say Batpole, but I think it was Batmobile.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a lot of older folks like to collect classic cars, like to keep them nice and clean. So polishing the Batmobile sounds like a good hobby to pass some time there. All right, let's hopefully find some Batmobiles up here, starting with Mr. Martin. Brandon, what do you say?
Well, I had a good idea of saying that answer, but I actually said he liked to polish his sports car.
Sports car. Can we take that, judges? No, I guess they're not. Not tonight, unfortunately. So sorry, can't count that as a match there. Tori, we come to you. We're looking for the Batmobile. What have you got?
On the show.
We would like to keep it PG, but there's been many a times it's went to, it's went to M in a hurry. So.
And, I'm just gonna say his bingo.
And there.
Oh my
and
God.
Tory.
And there we go.
First shot has been fired.
There we go.
That's okay. It probably won't be the last time that's said on this show. Not for a while.
No.
Hunter, over to you. We're looking for the Batmobile. What do you got?
Fortunately, I, being mature as I am, I decided to keep it clean. We have a match.
Batmobile!
Yay.
All right. Andrew's on the board. All right. Mr. Dangerfield, have you got a Batmobile for us?
Before I show you my answer, I want to ask you something. How old's that kid up there?
Old enough to be here, but still young enough not to know any better yet.
Hey, kid, have you been reading my book up there? I said he polished his Boy Wonder.
Boy Wonder, no. Wow.
Mr. Dangerfield, please just reveal your answer.
Wow. Of all the things I expected to come out, Boy Wonder was not one of them, to say the least. Mr. Playjacks, over to you. What do you say?
Well, since he's retiring, I thought that he should polish all of his capes.
There's capes, all right. Not a match there. All right, and we go to Von Count for the final one.
When I retire from counting, which will never happen, this is something I want all the time, and that is polish my
Can't
cape.
polish his cape, all right. Fellow cape lover polishing his cape. All right. Well, Andrew, good news is you're on the board. You got one. So you're on the board there. Now we go over to Jason. You get letter A on this one. Didn't match anyone last time around, so again, everybody plays on this one. And how appropriate that the subject of this question happens to be one of our guests tonight. This is nice. The count said, and I quote, I just had a new vehicle made for me. It's called the Blank Mobile.
Oh, give me question.
Oh God.
Well.
If the contestant does not get this, then I quit the show.
You can't quit the show. You're here for the whole entire show, sir. You can't walk off yet.
My answer's in already.
Yep. And wow, everybody quick on that one. All right. Jason Larson, we come to you, sir. The Count said, I just had a new vehicle made for me. It's called the Blank Mobile.
The Count.
All right, the Count Mobile it is. That seems like the most logical answer. Hopefully we got some counters in the audience here. We start with Mr. Martin. Brandon, what do you say?
You know what, Jason? I got you the Countmobile.
It is the Countmobile. We got a match. All right, he's on the board with 1-2. Tori, what do you say?
Oh, the box said count, but I said number.
Numbermobile. All right, not a match, but another good answer though. Hey, that's a good answer. Don't boo the man. He was at least thinking in the right realm of thought on that one. You can't boo him back. Hunter, over to you. What do you say?
I say
the Countmobile is a match. Very good. All right, yes, gives you 2 now. Mr. Dangerfield.
I'm surprised buddy over here isn't counting all the counts there are. Count.
It isn't a count.
One count. Two counts. Three counts.
Nice. Nicely done. Mr. Playjacks now.
Well, okay. Well, just so the Count over here doesn't kill me, I'm hoping he's gonna have fun counting. It is new
Countmobile. All right, that's another match. Up to 4. All right, now to the man himself. All right, Count. What do you actually call the vehicle?
Believe it or not, it's actually a real vehicle that I own. The
Countmobile. All right. Wow. Very good, Jason. You've got yourself 5 matches on that round.
5 wonderful Countmobiles.
Hey, easy on the lightning. It's like, hey.
You know, it's coming out of your paycheck.
Yeah, don't knock the lights off.
Oh, that is okay. I've got billions and trillions of dollars. So much I could count them right now. That's fun.
Well, we got only half an hour, buddy.
Yeah, we don't count. We don't have time for that, sir. Otherwise, we'll be here the rest of the night, and I don't want this to turn into a 5-hour marathon video here for the folks at home. So, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our 3rd and final round here. Again, whoever has the most points at the end of this one will be tonight's winner. Jason, you have the lead now, so you get the option this time. Would you like A or B?
Oh wow! I thought this was the second round.
No, we just finished the second round, so we're starting round number 3 now.
The first round had a scoreless tie.
And what did the second round have?
It's
You've got 5, and I believe
Andrew has 1.
Your opponent got 1 or 2.
Oh, okay. I'll take B then.
Letter B.
B.
All right, letter B. You matched everyone on the last question except for Mr. Trahan up there. So Tori, this one is all for you. All right. So he's the only one that plays. Here it is. Peter Dinklage, longtime actor, he left acting to pursue his real passion, sumo wrestling. Unfortunately, his very first match ended in tragedy when he got stuck in his opponent's blank.
Oh, if I was playing, I could think of a good one.
Alright.
But I'll save that for when the question's over.
And Tori's got his answer in. Alright, we turn our attention now to Jason. Jason, Peter Dinklage, I believe from Lord of the Rings fame, if I'm not mistaken, left acting to pursue his real passion, sumo wrestling. Unfortunately, his very first match ended in tragedy when he got stuck in his opponent's blank. Stomach. Okay. Well, hopefully we've got some guts here. Looking for a stomach here.
Congratulations, stomach.
He said belly. That's a match. All right.
You know, I I wasn't thinking. You know what I was thinking, Brandon?
What were you thinking?
I was thinking his diaper.
It's not a
You
diaper.
know,
They're-
the thing that the sumo wrestler
yeah, I
wears.
forget what the proper
What do I
name for it, but yeah.
But it's actually what I'm wearing.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no, please stay away from me, Mr. Dangerfield. I
Yeah.
don't think I want to deal with
Can we
that.
get somebody up here to change Rodney's diaper for him, please?
No. Not yet. I haven't done that yet.
Alright.
Yeah.
Give me about a half hour and a couple more martinis and we'll really talk.
Oh, Lord. Alright, so that means, Andrew, we're over to you. You got one match. That means you need all 5 of them on this one in order to tie it up. Alright? Anything less, and Jason will be tonight's winner. We'll see what happens here.
I'll try.
Give you letter A.
I'll try here.
Let's see. You matched Hunter in that last round. So, Hunter, you step back. And for everybody else, you have this. All right. Mrs. Claus, yeah, you know, Santa's wife, as we all know. Mrs. Claus decided her marriage was in need of a little spice. So, she brought a bunch of blank with her to bed.
Okay.
All right.
This is a very good question.
All right.
I can think of something, but I am not gonna say. I'll just keep it between. I'm actually gonna send it to you, Brandon, but it's just gonna be between us.
Okay.
No, you don't, Mr. Playjack. You don't cut.
Well, we'll see about that, Mr. Kill.
Alright, again, Mrs. Claus decided her marriage was in need of a little spice, so she brought a bunch of blank with her to bed. Alright, now just waiting on Mr. Martin up there. And put it in the slot. There it is. Alright, Andrew, you need all 5 to tie here. So hopefully you've got the definitive answer, and I know you can come up with it. Again, Mrs. Claus decided her marriage was in need of a little bit of spice, so she brought a bunch of blank with her to bed. What do you say?
Well, I can think of 2 answers here. I'm gonna go with the one I would go with the answer I think is repeat it, please.
Yeah, sure. Mrs. Claus decided her marriage was in need of a little spice, so she brought a bunch of blank with her to bed.
Elves.
Na 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 na.
You said elves?
Hey,
Okay.
would I?
Well, we'll see. We were looking for 5 elves up there, hopefully to tie things up.
I probably won't get it though.
We'll see what happens. We start with Mr. Martin up top. Brandon, we need an elf to keep him alive. What have you got for us?
Well, elves wasn't a bad answer, but I actually said eggnog.
Eggnog. I'm sorry, that's not a match. Tori, over to you. What do you say?
Oh.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, so literal, I'm just gonna say jalapeno.
What was that?
Jalapeno.
All together now.
And that's it. Jason is our winner.
Hey.
All right. Let's see what everybody else says.
Would you like to know? Would you like to know what I would have said if I were playing this question? I would have said condoms.
I'm somehow not
So you think
surprised.
that's bad? You should see what I put.
You should see what I wrote down. I said cookie. Oh no, I said it again.
Oh,
Cookies.
no. Alright, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout while we wrangle up everybody here. We'll be back with the Big Money Super Match right after this, so stay with us.
Hey, count.
And welcome back, folks, here on the match game here. Mr. Jason Larson is tonight's big winner. He's got himself $1,000 already, and now he's going to take a shot to see if he can earn some more in our big money super match, Jason. We've got 2 super match questions on the board for you here, and if you get lucky here, you could possibly win $20,000 in cash here. But we'll see how we do as we start off with this first super match question as we go to the legendary voice of this show, Mr. Gene Rayburn. Gene, take it away.
We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this.
Presidential blank is our first one.
$500 for matching the most popular answer. And for matching the second most popular, you'll get $250. And then if you match the third most frequently given response, you get $100. 3 of the 6 stars will help you.
All right. 3 of the 6 stars will help you there. The clue, again, is presidential blank, Jason. Whom do you want to call on for some assistance here?
Brandon?
All right.
Please pick the card.
Brandon Martin, what do you say?
I'm gonna say presidential election.
Election. Okay, that's a good one. All right. Who else?
Hunter?
Hunter? How do you feel in that?
Presidential candidate.
Candidate. All right. And one more, sir.
And Pat.
All right. Pat Plajax. How do you feel in that blank?
Oh boy.
Presidential blank.
Well, I was gonna say election, but Mr. Martin over there took it. Presidential campaign.
Campaign. All right. Some good answers up there for you. All right, you've got presidential election, presidential candidate, or presidential campaign. You can go with one of those, Jason, or you can go with one of your own. But final choice is up to you. How do you fill in that blank?
I'm going to go with something that I hope is better in 2 years. Presidential election.
Election, all right. We'll see if it's up there, and we'll look for that election starting in the bottom answer for $100.
May we see the $100 number?
Presidential suite. Not a match there. Presidential suite. Of course, you want the presidential suite in a nice hotel. Let's check out the $250 answer.
May we see the $250 number?
Presidential campaign. All right, not a match there. Last chance looking for a presidential election under the $500 answer.
Now may we see the $500 number?
Election, there it is. It's a match. You got it. All right. There you go, Jason.
You're welcome.
That's $500 for you there. So that's $500 guaranteed money for you. So you're going to play for at the minimum at least 10 times that amount, or $5,000. But you're going to get another chance to add some more to that with our second audience match. So let's take a look at it now. Go ahead and slide it, Earl.
We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this.
Mono blank. Mono blank. Again, same scenario. 3 stars can help you here. Mono blank.
Oh, what is it?
Mono blank. M-O-N-O blank.
Okay. Tori.
Tori.
I want to say mono audio.
Mono audio. Okay. It's a good one. All right.
Rodney.
Mr.
How about
Rodney.
How about Chrome?
Monochrome. Okay. Monochrome is there.
And Count.
And the count.
Count.
What were the other 2 F's that were said
We
before?
said the monochrome and mono audio so far.
Mono sound.
Mono sound. All right. We've got mono audio, monochrome, and mono sound. You can go with one of those, Jason, or you can go with an answer of your own. What do you say?
I am going to go against those 3 panelists and go on my own. I'm going to say mononucleosis.
Mononucleosis. That's a good one. All right.
You know, I had an answer in mind, actually. I wonder, I have a feeling it's going to be up on the board.
Well, we'll see. Well, mononucleosis, that's the first one that came to my mind, because it's something I've had to deal with in my life before. It's not fun, to say the least. But we'll see if it's up there, and we're going to start by looking under the $100 response.
May we see the $100 number?
Monorail. Monorail. All right, not a match there.
Oh.
All right, let's see if we can find it under the $250 answer.
May we see the $250 number?
Mononucleosis is the match. There we go.
There it is.
Can I just go ahead and tell you what I was going to think?
And
I was thinking monogram.
monogram was a good one.
I was thinking Monopoly.
Let's see. What the final top answer was Monopoly. Y'all didn't get to see it, but Monopoly was what we're looking for. But okay, Jason.
Brazil.
That's the wrong game show there for you, Pat. But I appreciate you the nostalgia level there. All right, Jason, you've got yourself $250 for that one, so you've won yourself $750 here so far. You're going to play for another 10 times that amount, so another $2,500. So add that you're winning, you have a chance to play for $7,500. But with a lucky spin of the old star wheel here, you can double that and go for $15,000 here tonight on our big money super match here. All right. So when you're ready, sir, tell me when to give this wheel a spin, and we'll see if you can't land on a star here. Good luck.
Now.
Here we go.
Come on,
Come on, double. Land on the double.
Come on, double.
Come on, double. Come on, double. Come on, double. It's gonna be here. Come on, come on. Just get in there. It just fell off. All right, $7,500 on the line, and you're gonna be playing with Mr. Tory Trahan. Tory, the wheel's been landed on you, sir. All right, so Jason. Okay, remember to win the bunny. Of course, it has to be an exact match here. Okay, must be an exact match here.
Okay.
And Tori, you get ready to PM me your best answer to this. Here is your $7,500 super match. All right. Stick of blank. Stick of blank. Or stick of blank.
Oh, Lord.
Stick of blank. Stick of blank. Stick of blank.
I got it.
And Tori's in. All right, Jason. For $7,500, how do you complete that blank? Stick of...
Something I'm sure Tori's chewed on in his lifetime. Stick of gum.
Stick of gum. Good answer. All right.
Stick of what?
Gum.
You said gum. Hopefully that's it for $7,500, Tori. What did you say?
Listen, I am so sorry I said butter.
Oh, butter. No.
That's what I would have went.
I was thinking the same thing too. Stick
Not
of
a
butter.
match there. But hey, you got yourself $1,750, and we'll be back to wrap up the show here in just a minute. All right, folks, that is going to do it for us here tonight on Match Game. Hopefully you guys had fun watching this fun-filled episode. I want to thank all of my stars here for helping us out here. Anybody got any final parting words for the audience out there?
Go subscribe to Overtime Gaming.
This is the Count Von Count saying, see you on Sesame Street.
And this is Hunter Dillon saying, see you on Classic Concentration. We're on hiatus for a while. We got $25,000 pyramid taking its place. But when we're back with Classic Concentration, our set designers have redesigned the set. I have a feeling it's going to be good.
Absolutely.
This is Tori saying,
And don't forget to catch me on Squeal of Fortune.
Yes. The pig! I want to take it home and count its squeals.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Real.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is Justin Ray reminding you that every Thursday night, right here on MVG Productions, we have Lingo. Join me there every Thursday night at 7 o'clock if you can, and we'll look forward to seeing you there.
All right.
5 squeals, 6 squeals, 7 squeals.
And that's...
The only thing I got to add to that is take my wife, please.
Oh, Lord. And that's going to do it here, folks. Hopefully you were entertained for the last half hour or so. Hope you had some laughs. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of this series or just want to see any more of the great game shows we have here at MVG Productions, please hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games we got here on the channel. And for everyone here on Match Game, I am your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thank you so much for watching. We will see you all next time. Take care. Bye for now, folks.
This is Johnny Olsen speaking.
Oh, what a good show. This one's gonna be fun. I don't think I have to put the warning up, but you know, stranger things have happened here. Anyway,
had to be
gotta love the music too.
You're gonna get it.
Don't be mad, Count. It'll be okay. We'll try to.
This is not the balance from
Let's see. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time on Match Game.
And Pat.